As we are meeting very first time, so just introduce yourself so that we'll get to know each other.
Great, thank you for asking my introduction. So, if you tell about my introduction, I'm Mehzabin Mowshi and I come from Bangladesh. If you tell about my qualification, I'm just in class 6 in a Bengali medium school as a Bengali medium student. And a YouTube channel where I upload English related videos, and my goal is to share people how to learn English easily and creatively. And I share people how to learn English really creatively and easily because many people get stuck, fear, and I'm interested in neuroscience, so that's all about myself. What about you?
That's great. And yes, my name is Sapna Raghunsi, and I'm from UP, India. You know UP?
Yep, Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, Uttar Pradesh. So I'm from India, and I'm private school teacher as well as homemaker, and also I'm blessed with a son. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I'm holding B.Ed degree, and I'm also running a YouTube channel for learning English communication only. That's
Uh,
all.
so, what your YouTube channel actually focus on? Like, my goal is to share people how to learn English in the easily way. So, what your channel actually focus on? In which area?
Yes, yes. Actually, if I talk honestly, so first of all, I came on this platform to improve myself, to enhance my speaking skill. Because I'm not so much fluent in English. I'm not a good English speaker, but I want to be. That's why I'm here. And I watched like many of yours video, and I must say, means you are amazing girl, wonder girl. Means how
Thank
did you
you.
learn? How did you learn this accent? It's amazing. And
So, first of all, thank you very much. I don't think your English is not good. I think your English is excellent too, and you're soon very fluent. And thank you for giving me your compliments. And how did I get my accent? See, I don't actually focus on my accent at the first stage. I actually focus on learning English. So I listen that English related to American and British. And if I listen to Bangladeshi, Indian, or Australian, or Canadian, or Spanish accent, that time I will have something like that accent. But I don't listen to this. I will just listen to English, and those content are available in British and American. I used to just listen to this, and when I play or do something, I used to mimic that video or that
wow,
particular I like. So I used to mimic every time during my whole day, even going to sleep in my bed, whatever I do, whatever I eat and sleep, everything I do in English. So I narrate
yeah,
my life to English.
that's quite amazing. And actually, you learned this action by listening a lot only.
Yep.
Wow. And I also listened a lot, but I'm not able to learn any accent. But yes, I'm not focusing on accent learning. But yes, I want to be fluent speaker just like you. You are just a student. Suppose you are a student of sixth standard. Oh
Yep.
my God. Oh my God. And I'm a teacher. But I want to learn something from you, honestly, because you are amazing in English communication skill. So, do you want to be my teacher? Like today in this video, like a role play?
When I would do the teacher, I don't think myself as a teacher. I think myself as a learner, and I think
Okay.
yourself as a learner too, because each and everyone is a learner at the end of the day, and
Yes,
in the
yes.
end of the day, everyone is beginner. Nothing is to be proud of. So
No,
I
you are right.
want to sure. I don't think what I'll be, but sometimes I used to share it through my YouTube platform. I don't know what thing I do. I just share. I don't teach. Like this is my strict rule. You have to follow this. Otherwise, you'll learn English. Everyone have type of formula. So my formula is to just listen and speak. This formula I maintain. Other people will say talk in front of mirror. I also use this talk in front of mirror technique. And when I talk in front of mirror, I build my confidence a lot. And after that, I speak with other people. Before that, I used to speak with myself first.
That's great. And definitely, I will follow your rule and regulation. What you are doing, definitely, I will also do the same things. And as you are student and you are running YouTube channel also, you are learning English communication also, and you have become a fluent and like amazing English speaker, I can say. So, means it must be very difficult for you to handle all these things together. Don't you find it difficult sometimes?
Sometimes it will be difficult, like making lots of videos,
Yes.
editing the videos, sometimes studying, but somehow I can manage it. Like I have 24 hours. Sometimes I have to go to school, then do my homework in the evening, and when I get a leisure time or free time, that time I used to make videos, lots of videos. Then I don't take many pressure. I don't make a really qualitative video. I just, what I learned, I just stand my camera. Hey everyone, today I'm gonna share like this. I'm gonna do like this. So whatever I learned, I used to share in my video. But I think sometimes I get too pressurized for me to deal with studies. Plus, there's English communication. But what the part is that I'm speaking with you right now and I'm improving my skills too. Just
Yes, yes,
improving
you are right.
fluency models. Plus, I'm making video, right?
Yes, you
This,
right, right, of course. And
this
we are
platform.
here for learning also and also making others learn something new in English. And also we are motivating others. And I must say, your name is Mehzabin. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, Mehzabin, I must say about yourself, like your all the teachers and your parents must be the luckiest, like teacher and parents, because they are having a wonderful and cute girl like you in their surrounding. I want you at my place. You are amazing. And I always
Thank,
watch your video, and I wanted to get connect with you for a long time. But one day we also tried to get connect, but that time I think due to network issue at my place, we couldn't get connect. And I was feeling very sad because I was so excited to talk with you because you are a small girl and your English speaking is amazing. That's why. So
thank
tell me,
you.
but means, when did you start your journey? Because you are so small. So in which you started?
I started my English journey when I was in class 3.
Oh my God, in third class. And
Yep.
wow, in such a small age, you have learned a wonderful English and accent as well as because learning English sometimes it's easy, but learning accent is a very difficult, it a like hard task. Even though there are
I
many
don't
good.
specifically, ma'am. I just learned English through accent.
Yes, true accent because you listened like I think cartoon video a lot. In one of your video, you said like you learn this action by listening lots of cartoon. And in cartoon, I also in my initial day I used to listen lots of like this type of cartoon video, animated story type video. So in cartoon video, mostly they used to speak like you as you are speaking.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling so much
So
happy.
mimic and I used to mimic them, so sometimes I get the voice they have, maybe.
Yes, and of course today my as you know that I'm teacher, so I'm having lots of student in my school. So all of my student, especially up to sixth standard and below than sixth standard, they all will learn a lot of thing from you today, and they will also get themselves motivated by watching you. That's why I wanted to talk to you to get my to get my student motivated by watching you. Yes, if means we should also try to speak English like her.
Thank you very much, Dad. Your students watch your videos, right?
Yes, definitely. And do you know that my all the students will watch this video means in very interest. Like great interest and means sometimes just suppose I'm talking to like any man or women, so definitely they will not get so much attention, they will not get interest so much. And if I'm talking to you, so you are also a student and small kids, so definitely they will get much interest in this video. That's why.
Same. When we get the same age, that time we have this he or she at my same age, and let's talk. Like your thinking and my thinking will be the same when we are at the same age. So I think that would be helpful. And thank you very much for appreciating. And please pray for
And
me.
my husband, do you know that when I was in your age, so that time, can't you believe that I was completely unable to recognize alphabet? Means I didn't know about alphabet. Means in sixth standard, when I came in sixth standard, then I started learning alphabet. Means A, B, you know. And in this case you are speaking amazing English, and you have become a wonder girl, I can say. And do you know that I have also kid, and my son is studying in fourth standard. And when we started conversation, so means he came here, he listened your voice, and he said, I think mama is talking to any small girl. And but after some time, he went away from here. Okay, so tell me something more about yourself.
Yes, so more about myself. If I tell that about my English, does you learn that I started my English journey in class 3, you know it. But more than the cartoons I used to listen, the more than I was a book lover, and I used to many read many books through online or offline. And with those books, I used to focus on the vocabulary, specifically like I get something like aesthetic. And in many YouTube videos, I see this aesthetic scenery, this aesthetic picture, this aesthetic journal, aesthetic ASMR journal. So when I see that type of thing, what is aesthetic actually? I have to start it. So when I search and Google it, that time aesthetic means beautiful. Oh my god, I don't know it. So that time, every time I use aesthetic till now in my every video, because I need to remember it. And somewhere how I used to capture it in my mind. I don't know. My brain automatically capture it. I don't know.
Wow, that's great. And as you said that you have read lots of book also,
Yep.
and you have to do your own study of your schooling, like your sixth standard. So how did you manage to read another book? Means are you reading another book for improving your English?
Yes.
Oh my God. So how many books have you read nowadays? Means till now.
I also read Bengali, translated Bengali books, and I've also related, like I used to read Human My Cheese is one of my favorite book, and other books like The Tooth Fairy, and another thing, The Baby Ruth Baseball, and Eric Shelton and Cam Johnson. and Gulliver Travels, and I read type of monkey stories, and I also read fable, fairy tales, and I used to watch also fairy tales in my cell phone. That time I used to give subtitles, and sometimes in the video, they give subtitles, and I read through the subtitles and I pause the video, and like once upon a time there lived a king. So I will pause the video. Once upon a time there lived a king. Okay, then I used to open. So I just read one point and I just mimic.
Wow, that's amazing. And do you know that as you said that you have read fairy tale, all this type of book, and do you know that you also look like fairies, like angel, just like angel. But
Angel, I
yes,
think
you're
I
so
do. But
cute.
thank you very much.
So you are also a beautiful character of your fairy tale, I can say. And definitely, I will also read from now on because I am also having lots of book. Due to lack of time, I'm not reading. But desperately, I want to read.
Many people also want to read, but they couldn't, like, I don't have time to read. But one thing you should do is when you work or do many things, that time you have to go to your computer or mobile phone, put on earplugs, your phones. That time you have to open the audio book available in YouTube. That time you have to listen to that audio book.
Yes. I listened a lot. If nowadays I'm able to speak with you just like this, so just because of my listening, because whenever I was cooking and doing any household like cleaning and all, so that time I played any motivational English story or any conversational type video, and I started listening concentrately. That's why on my channel I used to tell a story a lot, miss motivational storytelling. These type of video I uploaded a lot just because in this way I also learned English.
Do
Few months
you
back I was not able to speak like
you
this.
but do you see British American accent, or do you follow in your accent? That's why I think.
No, no. Yes, actually, I listen only in my own accent. As you said, if I just suppose I start any British and American accent type video, so in initial means not me only. There are many learner means who are getting it, just finding it difficult to understand easily, and just especially whenever they speak very fast. So sometimes just we are unable to understand. That's why in my initial day, I used to listen only that type of video, which is in my just similar action. That's why I
If
was
they
comfortable.
speak fast, you have to speak and listen, try to catch up, and go to slow motion, playback speed, and slow motion that video, and that will help you much better. And used to use subtitles, and sometimes they will phrases, note it down, and just Google it whenever you need. So it's not difficult to learn accent.
But yes, I like accent as you are speaking in different accent. I like your speaking most, but I don't want to speak in different accent because I'm happy with my accent. I only want to speak English. Yes, little bit better. I will try to do it, but I'm not following so much. I'm in my initial day, so I'm happy in only just speaking. Because do you know I'm teacher and homemaker, so I have to manage all things. That's why I'm not getting so much time. And as I told about my books, so I'm having lots of books, but hardly one page or sometimes two pages I read in a day. Means hardly. I'm managing. Lots of work are there to do. That's why. I'm not such type of person who are doing procrastination or who are making excuses like, yes, I don't have time to do this. I'm managing my time. But
Yeah,
literally, I
that's
don't have much time.
a page of a book.
Okay.
Great.
Tell me something about how many siblings do you have?
I'm an only child.
Oh my God, you are only child. And what is your parents doing?
My mom is a homemaker, plus she is a journalist, and my dad is journalist plus a service holder.
Wow, that's great. So, would you like to ask something to me?
Yep. So as your teacher, homemaker, plus you have to deal some things with your sons as well as my mother does with me. And okay, you have to teach your students many lessons. And can you tell me which subject do you particularly teach your students?
Yes, I'm English teacher, and
Okay.
I do you know I would teach up to fifth standard only,
Fifth
but I teach
standard
English
means
only.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like?
Yes, I'm not getting.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there?
No, no, actually, I'm teaching only up to fifth standard. Means only third to fifth I'm teaching. I'm not teaching
Third.
to fifth.
Yep. So you focus everything, but how did you actually, what's your routine and what's your secret managing your time? After all this, you had time to read a page of book. How?
Means yes, I have to manage my time for everything. And do you know that as I said that I hardly manage my time for reading book and for taking this type of conversation session, just because I have lots of work, my school work and my household work, but still I'm managing. Why? Just because I'm very passionate about learning English communication. Just because I also want to be fluent speaker just like others as you are.
Yep. Great. So, do you have any question?
Yes, actually, I don't have any question. By watching you, I forgot all question. I'm so excited.
Hmm.
Uh,
So great. Funny.
yes. By the way, what are you doing nowadays? More like okay, I want to ask like how many conversation session are you taking in a day?
I don't have conversation regularly. In a day, sometimes in my weekends, I have 5 to 4 sessions, and
Yeah.
overall weeks, I'll upload day by day. But I don't focusly every day I do conversation.
And do you know the same thing also I'm following? Because in a weekend sometime I took means on Sunday I took lots of conversation session like 4 or 5, and after that I'm just busy to uploading, and sometime I'm taking, but sometime I due to lack of time, and due to lack of time not due to tiredness I can say, and I'm not taking any session. So but yes, at least one, even in on audio call or video call, but I always try to take at least one, and sometime I missed. So your condition and my, there's a similarity. You are student and I'm teacher. So also you have to give your time, means proper time in your school, and I also have to give time in school. So after returning from our school, we have to manage all these things. So sometimes it's difficult. After returning, you have to do study, and after returning from my school, I have to do household. So we both are in the same boat, don't you think?
Yeah. Great. So, should we wrap up this session?
Yes, yes, of course. And it was really nice being with you. And thanks a lot for giving your precious time and cute time.
Okay, it was a nice and wonderful conversation with you too, and thank you for joining this conversation. And see you later in the future. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.